Hey guys, it is currently 7:57 in the morning on October 28th, which is the final day before the release of Man of Darkness. I'm going to make some final changes today, and I thought that I would take you along for the ride, per se. So on this one, the normal sized font, there is an error on the back that I need to fix, and this is the first time that I'm setting aside time to do it. The final sentence here in the first paragraph, the end of it is his so-called normal day turn on its head. It needs to be turns on its head. So I need to correct that on this one. And on this one, on KDP, we need to turn it to a matte cover. And I'm not 100% sure if I can still do that at this point. If I can't, I'll create a new book and basically do everything from scratch, except for the formatting and the cover and all that. But on this one, this needs to be changed to the same font as this. It's not even something I realized until I had the books in my hand, and even then I didn't realize it for a few days afterwards, because when I opened them I was just so excited to see this one here. But this needs to change font. This is okay, being the same font as the title, but the description itself needs to change. That's a personal choice. If you wanted your book to have all the same font on the cover, that's totally okay. It's just a personal choice for me. But those are the only things I need to change. Everything else is fine as it is. The large print sticker is fine here. I'm happy where the name is here. I'm happy where the title is here. And this, I'm not sure I can do much to change that, except for maybe making the font just a tad bit smaller, but we'll see what it looks like once I change it to this. So I'm going to do that and export both of them back into PDFs and go from there. But I will see you here in a few, once I find my covers for Man of Darkness in all of my things here on Designer. But that is where I'm making the changes, so we'll see what happens and go from there. Alrighty, so it is 8:17 and I just finished remaking the covers here, and now I'm going to put them into KDP and see if everything looks okay. I'm going to start with the normal font and go from there. I should just have to click edit paperback content, I think. But I'm going to re-upload this one first. Make sure that everything still lays okay, because I didn't change the font size completely, but I changed it to a different one and then back to the 20-point font in hopes of getting this to line up a little bit better, but I don't think it matters. Even though on Designer it's basically perfectly flush, it's not here. I don't know why Designer does that, but it seems to hate me whenever I do anything that's flush for some reason. And you can change the paperback cover finish before you publish it, so that's good. I don't have to redo much of anything with the large font. But I'm going to upload the normal font here, let everything upload and save and prepare and whatever it does, check over it, make sure everything's okay, accept the proof if it is, and then it will be ready for publication tomorrow. So I will see you guys here in a moment, with the updated cover on the computer. Alrighty, so this is the part that I fixed here. So now there's an S at the end where there didn't used to be one, which is great. Also, I did discover that the one that I did on Designer last time had an S, but it either didn't translate to the PDF or I uploaded a previous PDF of it. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, it is now on KDP, which is great. So now I'm going to do the large font one to get this font here to match this. Alright, so this is only minorly surprising to me that changing the font would mess it up, despite the fact that it looked fine on Designer, because again, I did not have a template for this cover. No matter how hard I tried, it would not give me one for this cover to actually be correct. But this one is now off, so I'm going to down the font size just a smidge and move it over to the left just a smidge, and hopefully that will fix that one. Alrighty, so over on KDP, I ended up only moving it over to the left, and now the he rests right here on the edge of the white line. I think that's okay, but I don't want to risk it. But then when we go over to designer, this is 26-point font, and when I change it to 25, watch the difference. It shrinks it an insane amount, because I think like one word switches over. Yeah, so because head, once you switch it to 25, fits on this line, everything just looks so small and cramped. And it's insane. So I guess, I think I'm going to try leaving it at 26 and instead push this in a smidge. I think that's further than it was before. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely is because of this. So we're going to try that, save it again, and export it again, and then I'll be back. There we go. Shrinking it down and keeping the font size the same worked wonders. So now this one is all good, so I'm going to come over here and approve it. Set the price, and then save as a draft. Publishing will not happen until tomorrow. So that is all that I have for you for this video, as well as the Man of Darkness beginning to end series. As far as I recall, publishing went very well for this one. I don't recall any major hiccups with KDP or anything like that on the day of release, which I think I ran into with Cut to the Kill, where suddenly they pointed out that a page number was wrong somewhere when they hadn't pointed that out during any of the previous reiterations of the book. But as much as I recall, Man of Darkness's release went very, very well. The next series that you see beginning to end will be Letters from Madman, which is supposed to be releasing in August if things continue to go well-ish. So far they're very slow. And that series is more put together and is better constructed, and my thoughts are more compiled, I think, in that one, and hopefully that will continue on throughout, and I'll hit every single point of publishing, including publishing day, and going from there, and I'm hoping that one will offer a bit more insight than this one was able to throughout, but that is all that I have for this one. If you guys are interested in Man of Darkness, it is linked in the description down below. It's available on Kindle, paperback, large font, and is available for free on Kindle Unlimited. And again, linked at the top of the description above the playlist and all of that stuff. But otherwise, that is all that I have for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.